Hey, I'm Katie, and here's a little bit about my internship with Camp Fire National Headquarters in spring 2021. If you're asking who Camp Fire is, well, they're a youth development organization that focuses on building relationships, growing empathy, and growing an appreciation for Mother Nature. This is an infographic that Camp Fire has produced. As you can see, it's a map kind of showing the guiding points of where Camp Fire is trying to focus with children. So we begin with environmental stewards. And from there, it moves into engaging with the community. And then next, it goes into creating citizens that are capable of leading. And lastly, the hope is that the youth who are involved in camp grow to be professionals in the workforce and be able to use those leadership and that empathy and all these little resources that they picked up along the way to be positive attributes to their communities. Here's my strategic plan objectives. I picked two of my favorites. The first one is to create content for the councils. So at Camp Fire National Headquarters, on a monthly basis, they're sending out content to the councils for them to share within their network. So I was able to help alongside of them create a few things to send out because every month there's a theme. And the next thing that I was involved with is Absolutely Incredible Kid Day. If you want to know about Absolutely Incredible Kid Day, stay tuned because I have all about that on the next slide. Absolutely Incredible Kid Day is a day that is focused on adults reaching out to the kids that are in their life and just letting them know why they're absolutely incredible. It's about reconnecting, growing relationships, giving words of affirmation, and all this positive stuff. So from working from the headquarters side, though, my job was to reach out to influencer. Not trying to brag, but I got to send Madonna an Instagram message. I'm still holding on to see if she responds, though. Next, I got to write a blog post, and that is published on the national website. So it's something I'm very proud of. And next, I also participated locally. So I got to reach out to some of the youth that are in my life and remind them how they're absolutely incredible. And then lastly, I got to calculate the numbers with the national headquarters staff. So I got to see what the reach was and how the online contributions were, if the influencers participated and did they help get more people involved. So it was a really neat thing to be a part of. So here you'll see the link. This is my blog post. I got to write all about words of affirmation. So for me, I believe that words of affirmation can make or break a person. And I know that personally, whenever somebody tells me something positive, that really lasts and it makes me feel good. So whenever I think about that and then I put it in a perspective of the youth or teens, obviously they need to hear positive words. So for my blog post, I wanted to focus on what it feels like to hear positive stuff from the people that love us. So I encourage you to check it out. It's on the national website and it's an article I wrote. Another fun task that I got to be a part of is a social media takeover. Not sure if you're familiar with what that is, but basically I was given all the passwords to the social media accounts, and then I got to take over for a day and give my spin on things. This picture featured is my closeout at the end of the day whenever I was signing off and thanking everybody for paying attention to me. These are also some pictures that I posted on my takeover day. So a big part of Camp Fire is obviously connecting with nature. In the month of April is learning about our environment. So it was very important for me to be able to say that gardening is what I use to connect with nature. So I made a couple of posts and these are some pictures from my garden where I got to talk about how gardening is what connects me. Also, during my takeover day, I got to talk about how mentoring is very important to me, and I feel like that's a foundational piece that all kids need in their life. And then there was even a story interview. So Camp Fire National Headquarters interviewed me and asked me who I was, what I was trying to do, what I'm doing at Camp Fire, and what my future goals are. So this was a really fun thing to be a part of, and I threw it all out there, and it got to be put on a national website and for the entire network to see. So very excited about this project. Pulling it all together, I wish that we had a campfire where I live. Whenever I think about the time whenever I was growing up, we really needed some organizations with some mentors and some people to kind of love on the kids in my community. So I'm kind of sad knowing that I didn't know what campfire was until this moment. And what I found is by reaching into the national staff and being a part and engaging in everybody, this is the right kind of influence. This is exactly what I needed in my life. I got to learn about things like diversity and equity and inclusivity that I have never really had deep conversations about. But there I was in a meeting where 15 of us are talking very in depth about what it means to be a fully inclusive organization. I got so many little tidbits here that I'm going to be taking with me forever. I couldn't take enough notes. And I feel like every day I wake up and I further process on a conversation that I had before. So I'm eager to know what all I pull out of this experience. I feel like I've learned an entirely new mindset, and it's given me so much to grow on as I advance my career. Before I close out, I got to give a huge shout out to the national headquarters, but specifically the marketing team. These ladies, I call them legends. We had an inside joke about it, but I got to be honest, they're truly legendary. These ladies pulled me in. They walked me through everything. They helped me out when I stumbled. They gave me some teaching opportunities and learning opportunities. They gave me a voice at the table and totally accepted me, and they valued my opinion, and I could feel it. This was a pure, genuine relationship that I was able to grow from. And because everything was so genuine, I feel like I've just learned so much here. So I'm forever grateful to the national staff and the marketing team for all that they did for me and accepting me the way that they did. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoy. Take care. Bye.